con Kingdom Come. Ahorita se me... desconecté la pinche Play porque le moví ahí al enchufe y valió pa' pura verga. ¿Eso no lo puedes quipear o qué?
The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies.
Bueno, ahorita nos habíamos quedado donde... ¿Dónde nos habíamos quedado? Ah, donde habíamos huido con el caballo, ¿verdad? Donde el cuaco. O se apagó, a ver si guardó esa madre. Me di cuenta que soy muy malo peleando, Tengo que aprender a pelear. Pero yo voy a hacer más de diálogo, no quiero hacer más de pelea. Quiero seguir el ejemplo del padre, de Henry. Hacer más de diálogo. Aunque sí tengo que aprender a ser combatiente, ¿no? Ahí nos quedamos. Nos vimos. Aquí es donde huimos. Vamos. Muchas pantallas de carga bien largas, Es a lo mejor lo único que me caga. Vámonos. Vámonos, cuaco. Ay, güey. Me dieron un vergazo, cuaco. Guardar un poquito la estamina. Ahí estamos.
Left. Now moving to the left along the stream.
Recortar camino. Cuaco, sí llegamos. Puta estamina. Vamos a aguantarlo un poquito. ¡Uy!
Run for it.
A la verga, perro. ¡Corre, perra, corre! Queda poquito. Tanqueamos poquito. Tanqueamos poquito. Ya, tanqueamos mucho. Vámonos. Estamos muriéndonos. Uf. Qué culero, porque vio morir a sus padres y su padre era como que un guerrero. Pero sí mataron bien gacho a sus papás.
Someone give him a drink, and bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you said. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Good your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Oh, la mierda.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. As good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard her, Lord. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hide.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of him. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Ok. O sea, es un rey que los está invadiendo. A mí lo que me crea mucha intriga es el papá de Henry. O sea, ¿quién era? Porque mucha gente lo conoce y lo respeta. Yo digo que ha de haber sido un caballero, ¿no? A ver.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Must.
Sir Divish has suffered blows from wolves, but he's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of him.
Ya me iba a vivorear en otras partes, nada más que me regañó el vato que viniera a comer con él.
Milady, you're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Ok. Bueno, vamos a comer.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
¿Qué se me antoja? Pato asado. Los panecillos. Panecillos sí me los voy a quedar todos. Vamos a comer. Vamos a ver vino. En el códice. A ver. Ahora, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Esa ya la pasamos. Ir al pabellón del patio y dormir ahí hasta mañana. Vamos a agradecerles.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovno. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
A la
God
mierda.
bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Bueno. Bueno, aquí no es. Aquí. ¿De dónde? Acá. O yo creo que es aquí. Aquí. Oiga, ¿dónde tengo que dormir? Aquí. Es aquí, ¿no? A ver, vamos a dormir. Vamos a dormir. horitas. Después de que lo que pasó, mucha gente duerme muchas horas.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Okay.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. I really shouldn't. I could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Ok, qué bueno que... Vamos a contar la historia.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
A ver.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torturing me. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
heard a scream. It was Teresa, the no-wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several, and they were better armed, I had to try and save them. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped, and I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Really?
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Ok, tengo que contar la verdad, que ahí he hecho una mentirilla.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Trebislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you said?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me, an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. Now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young. Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it be true? But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Ok. ¿Qué habrá pasado con Bianca? Se me hace que sí la mataron, ¿verdad? normal que tenga pesadillas después de todo lo que pasó.
You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Scouts.
Vamos hasta a las escaleras. No veo ni mierda. Acá está.
God be with you.
You know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Soroba. Didn't he tell you anything?
No.
The Lord watches you.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Jesus Christ be praised.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. Could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe scouts folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good. May the Lord watch over you.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Gibbon sent the scouts to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did this boy say?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all men and mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will. Take care.
Ok.
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else from us?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he's right here.
What are you doing
Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Ratic, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this Tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though. God, a brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this Tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tomber?
No. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, there's no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your farm, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were hobbled or balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hamish.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Pero ¿por qué se aferra a ir por los cuerpos de su padre? Tiene razón lo que le dijo el otro, de que tampoco no ha sentido de que muera.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battle, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll come. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Ok, ahora vigilar. Ok. Vamos para acá. ¿Puedo tomar una antorcha? No. Cerramos. Vamos a descansar. Ok, a ver, pero ¿qué tengo que hacer? Ah, no, no, yo los tengo que relevar. A ver. A ver. Vigilar las almerías. Vigilar las almerías. Ok. Ok, ya voy, ya voy, ya voy. ¿Será acá arriba? Sí, sí, creo que es acá arriba. Hola. Ay, sorry, sorry. Caí arriba de un cabrón. Ah, no, creo que sí tengo que bajar por ahí, Pues que no veo ni madre, no me dan una pinche antorcha. Hola, soldado. Vamos a hablar.
Jesus Christ, be brave.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end too, but now at least we've got time to get ready for it.
Maybe he'll leave town where it be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's headman. The Scarlets is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, won't we, really?
By the way, Henry. It is Henry, isn't it? I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things. May the Lord watch over you.
A ver. Las almenas. ¿Dónde es? ¿Qué es unas almenas? Ok.
God be with you. What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did. The more I think about it, there was either Blech or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing. If any of it makes such a cock up, Sir Rover will flay his skin up our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be safe.
Is Sir Rover really that tough?
Tough? But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows war properly.
I believe it.
Good luck to you.
Pero no entiendo qué hay que hacer aquí en las almenas. ¿No? Algo va a pasar. Bueno, tenemos que cuidar las almenas. Tengo que esperar aquí hasta la mañana. Pero no se puede avanzar el tiempo. A ver, linterna.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end too, but now at least we've got time to get ready for it.
Maybe he'll leave town where it be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's headman. The Scarlets is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, one way or the other.
By the way, Henry. It is Henry. I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things.
Putting in a bite to eat.
Comida, a ver. haciendo si hable con todos?
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, though. I'm glad that... By the way, God be with you.
What do you think about... Absolutely. I believe it.
God be with you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you.
I will.
Ok, ¿era eso lo que tenemos que hacer?
Everyone to the bailey's office. Quickly, the outside. Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
Mierda.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmud.
That's the bastard who led the attack of Scarlets and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Marquardt. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigns, until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Lord.
Okay.
Good health, you.
A ver.
So, Robark, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left. The place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravished by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Ratzig was one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Okay.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured him?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Okay. Ok, pero este güey está aferrado a que quiere volver allá. A ver, vamos a ver qué misión ahora tenemos. Volvamos con este cabrón, a ver a dónde vamos. Ah, pues si te rebaso. Va pinche paso de tortuga este cabrón.
My respects to you.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Aye. What about the pond keeper is your man? He ought to be by the granary. At least that's the last place I saw him. Take care now.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Safe?
Good morning.
Heathen cockroaches will come out of the woods any time now and slaughter us all.
They won't come back.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Try Votiva. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful, but he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
I hear that's what them foreign soldiers do, and worse.
They do nothing in full.
A ver. Creo que aquí voy a dejar el directo. Ya estoy cansado y son las 2:40. Ya estuvo bueno. Ahí le di unas 3 horitas. Mañana continúo. Guardamos la partida. Ok. Bueno. Pues mañana continuamos. Esta mañana